Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to take off. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go. There he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Burton. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown, turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Now he's looking into the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Burton. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Fourth down.
Boston College needing a 4th down conversion. The play action fake. Buying some time as he moves left. He's pushed out of bounds. Couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Dropping back, it's Burton. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense with jumbo personnel. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Burton. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play. They just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw, it's Burton. It's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Trying to set up the screen. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
It's so hard to play QB. You got all these bullets flying at you, people coming at you, and you got to know where they're running a route. Oh, and I got to get my feet perfectly set and try to make throws. So I think you can't be great at quarterback unless you get the first part secure first, and that's your feet. Get those feet nice and quiet before you throw the football.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's taking the shot. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Burton. Finds his tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Oh, they're after him. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the minute. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. That looked like a pretty good run, though.
Turning it on!
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They're testing the right side here.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. It's a fumble. And They are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Oh, what? Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And that one will give them the lead.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Burrell. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Golden Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Under fire. Buying some time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Burton. Gets open down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man on the outside. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Now they'll run the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Boston College.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid proof. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game?